What's crack-a-lackin' Big Mackin's Elevated family? What's good, y'all? Hey, we got seats in the studio room. We're about to the point where we can actually call it a studio room. We have chairs to sit in. I have another chair just like this one that's to the left of me. And then we got the lights. We do need to work on the lighting situation though, because you can see that there's a shadow there. There's actually a ceiling fan that is above me that you cannot see. And I'm going to do some research to figure out what kind of lights I need to put in that. And hopefully that will help get rid of the shadows behind me. We need to soundproof the walls. You can hear that there's a little bit of an echo. So I think that's going to be one of the next steps. I've already ordered a shelf. We'll put the shelf behind us and we'll decorate it with some stuff that, represents me, who I am, and represents the Elevated family, man, what we're all about. Happiness in life, happiness in family, and success, man, a successful life, And success can be whatever you want success to be, man. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to be successful in life. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to be happy in life, right? I've learned that money, it can bring happiness in a way. I'm not going to say money can't bring happiness, because it can, but it just can't fulfill you completely with happiness. It's not going to work. Most of that has to do with this right here, your brain, in your head. You. It has to do with you. Happiness is what we make it. I've learned to not stress about a lot of things in life. It's pointless to stress, so we're going to talk about a lot of stuff on this channel that's going to help get us mentally to a happy life. And then on top of that, I'm going to help try to direct you guys to get to six figures, man. If you're working a 9-to-5 job and you really want to get to some money, hopefully I can help you guys do that. Now, by no means, I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a multimillionaire, but I am able to put back six figures every year. That's awesome, man. Coming from where I came from, whenever I started my business and everything, man, I was living out of my car. I had 15 cents to my name after, cell phone bill, stuff like that was paid. And here we are. I got a spare bedroom I'm turning into a studio room, giving you guys my spare time. And I don't have much of it, so I'm trying to figure out, balance everything out. But we're going to make it happen, man. I really enjoy photography. I really enjoy videography. I enjoy doing this. With my pressure washing business, I did a lot of YouTube and stuff with that, and I sat down and asked myself if there was something that I could do, right? And I would be happy doing it and it would never seem like work. This is it. And that is why I'm doing this, because this is something I absolutely love doing. I love helping people. So we're going to run it up, man. And we're not going to stop till this thing gets to the top. Hey, y'all, we got not 8. We don't have 8. We have 4 subscribers now. So we gained 1 new subscriber. Welcome to the Elevated family. We're still working on the name. Once we get quite a bit more subscribers in here, we'll get a name for our family worked out. But for right now, we're going to call it either the Elevated Squad or the Elevated Family. But yeah, I appreciate you 4 subscribers, man. It really means a lot to me. We're going to take this thing to the top, man, and y'all can definitely help get us there, If y'all like the videos, just make sure you hit that like button just by commenting. Just by commenting on one of the videos. It will help to please the algorithm of YouTube. We just ain't here to just try to please the algorithm, though. You know what I'm saying? We're wanting to please the people. We're gonna try to put y'all on game, baby. Yep. So that's another update on the studio room, man. I just wanted y'all to know where I was at with everything. Another thing I wanted to talk about is taking your time with things instead of rushing. A lot of times we can feel that we just don't have enough time in a day and rush. And we may cut corners to try to get things done a lot faster. and get to where we're trying to go a lot faster. But sometimes that'll work sometimes, but sometimes you don't want to do that, right? So for instance, we had an 800-foot long fence that needed stained. And instead of me taking one of the boards off of the fence to take in to get the stain matched, right? I just went ahead and tried to pull a color off of my color chart that I have. And I was just hoping that it was going to match well enough. It didn't have to be perfect, but I wanted it to match well enough to where we could use it to stain the whole fence. Well, whenever the day came to stain the fence, I got the stain out, opened it up, and I was like, oh my God, it almost looked gray. Now keep in mind, the fence we were staining was black. And this stain definitely was gray. And it was not the color that was on the color chart that I've chosen neither. But then at the same time, even if that color was correct, it wouldn't have been black enough to match the fence of the existing stain. So I had to go back and take the stain back to Sherwin-Williams. Luckily enough, the color didn't match the color on the chart, so they replaced the stain with the stain that I actually wanted at no cost. I didn't have to pay for it, and we got the black. And this time I actually took a board down there, took the board off the fence, took the board down there, and had them match the colors. And that is what I should have done in the first place. And I thought about doing it, but I was in a hurry, man. I had like 4 more quotes to go do. I had a busy day already, and was in a rush, and I was trying to get in there and trying to get out. But in the long run, I was able to get in there and get out of there. But in the long run, I ended up spending a lot more time because I had to drive all the way to Sherwin-Williams, wait for them to make the stain, and then drive back. If I would have just, whenever I went out there to do the quote, if I would have just grabbed one of the boards, took one of the boards off, took that down there and had to match it, I would have ended up saving a lot of time. So the moral of the story is, sometimes when you try to cut corners to save time, it's actually going to cost you a lot more time. So just be smart where you try to do your time cutting. Well, that's it, you guys, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll keep y'all updated. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.